Okay, just a quick timing video on a Chevy C20 from 1977 for the timing, where the timing should be. Okay, it's got a 454 motor, so the distributor is behind the carburetor. Got the timing light, and it's got one lead, and it goes down to the number one cylinder, which is down the first one on the right hand side, and that's the clamp there. I'll just focus it, and you might be able to see, you can pull that back, and that just goes over the wire leading to the number one spark plug. Okay, it's got three that's going to the clamp over the spark plug wire. And this positive and negative cable here is running along and clamping to the battery. It didn't work until I put the negative on the battery, not on the engine. So that's the original ground, is to the generator. Just try and get that to focus. So that's the original ground. So the timing light went to the negative on the battery and the positive on the battery. This is a healthy running engine. The previous owner was a performance shop, and I think he's timed it because the timing seems to be right, and I'll just show you where the timing mark is. Okay, that's the timing mark on the engine, and the light lights up every time that comes over the measurement mark on the top of the engine up there. But I've got up under here, I've put white paint on that, and I've rubbed the outside white paint that was there. I've rubbed that off, and that's left me with definition with my timing mark there. What I'll do now is I'll start her up. I'll aim this at the timing mark down there. I'll pull this trigger, and we'll be able to see how the timing's set. Okay, you may be able to see down there, there seems to be a V on this side and a V on this side, straight through there in the middle, underneath. You may be able to see it. That's the timing positioning marker. And every time that white line that I showed you underneath the engine lines up with that, this will put light on it, and you'll be able to see what notch it lines up with. I believe this way could possibly be retarded timing, that way advanced, I'm not sure. But anyway, what I'll do now is I'll try and attempt to show where that timing position is. The engine is warmed up. I'll just point out now that to change the timing, you need to undo the bolt underneath the distributor, so you can turn the distributor, and to change the position of your timing down there. So by rotating the distributor one way or another, the the white line will show either this side or that side of that timing mark. I believe you go sort of like with your spanner from the back in down this way to undo it and tighten it up. On a track like this you need to get two planks and put them across and a ladder, and just try and get the air cleaner off and just lean over and try to do the work. The timing on this engine is okay so far as I know. I'm not an expert, by the way, and I haven't actually undone that bolt underneath the distributor. The reason for this video is there's almost no information on YouTube on timing this engine. When I look at the manual, there's also not much information on where the timing should be set down here at the timing mark. Now, from what I can gather, that's the timing mark down there. It's set, I think, before or at the second notch down, and that's on this particular engine. Okay, so when looking at the engine, looking over the front of the radiator, you've got your timing mark. This is your timing area here, and when you've got your strobe light, the white line will line up when you rotate the distributor, and on this engine that's where it is on the second mark there. So I believe that's top dead center, the big notch inwards. So that's your harmonic balancer on the front of your engine, and that's the timing mark. I believe that's top dead center, and that's where the timing mark was, how it was timed on this 1977 Chevy C20 454 motor. This is a picture I found on Google, and so again that's where the timing mark was on mine. I don't want to confuse the issue, but I thought it said 12, but anyway it's the second notch, so that's one notch, two notch, that's where the timing mark was, third notch, and that's the big notch there, and that's top dead center, the big notch. Okay, I hope this gets the ball rolling with the proper timing mark of the 454, and over and out. I've got some extra information. That's called the timing tab, upper timing tab. It says here there's a lower one, and balancer, harmonic balancer timing groove. So the groove is what you put your white paint in, so you can you pick up with your timing light and you're able to see better. I'm not sure if that's with the 454, however it is situated right, that your first number one cylinder, so here's the radiator, number one cylinder is correct, and the distributor is at the back of the engine. Okay, here's an interesting one. It looks like this is from a 454, and there we go. My engine was timed to there, so he's got a line running through there, so he's saying that that's the correct position within the first groove there. This doesn't have a big notch, it might not apply to the 454, so okay, all the best, thanks for watching, please like and subscribe.